Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome to Ralph Wilson Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bills. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills, but today, your New York Jets, we have come to Buffalo, and we have come not to play nice. We have come to rip the heads off these Bills, you know what I'm saying? So this is a good old-fashioned AFC East battle, and speaking of the AFC East, there's only going to be one team to make the playoffs out of this division. Most likely it's either going to be the Jets or the Miami Dolphins. The Patriots, they're 4-5, and the Buffalo Bills, they're 2-7, sitting at the bottom of the AFC East. So if we look at the other playoff teams around the league, yeah, most likely there's only going to be one team out of the East. So this is a very, very big game. Even though Buffalo sucks, they're 0-3 in the division, and we want to keep it that way. But more importantly, we have to stay on pace with the Miami Dolphins. So here comes Derek Carr, 11 TDs, 10 INTs. You know I like to throw the ball to the other team. But 2nd and 10 for the 20-yard line. Kiko Alonso gets in there with pressure. Derek Carr goes down, but he gets the ball out, so it's only going to be an incompletion. 3rd and 10. Now send up a screen pass to Shane Vereen from Cal, and he's going to pick up the first down. Move those chains. Ball is placed at the 32-yard line. So now it's 2nd and 7. Single back set. Carr with time. Fires it as he gets hit. He has a man deep. That's Arterius Harvin. Breaks one tackle. Whoop. Gets away from another man. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Jets. Jets. And just like that, we're going to take a 7-0 lead. We're going to check out the replay. You're going to see Derek Carr. He got hit as he let it go. But Arterius Harvin with that 97 speed from Texas A&M gets into the end zone. And that is a bad boy. He's actually our best receiver just because he's so fast. Really and truly. Benjamin, Marshall, they don't be getting open just because they're slower receivers, but Arterius Harvin, he be getting deep. Anyways, man, Bryce Brown, he gets the carry, going to pick up the first down on 2nd and 8, move those chains for the Buffalo Bills. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Now it's going to be a pistol formation. I don't know how to say this young man's last name, so I'm going to just call him KU. And KU picks up a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. So the Buffalo, they're using this ground game that they like to use the ground and pound, excuse me. And they are doing that to success as they pick up a 1st down. So 2nd and 5, looking over the middle is Grayson, and Grayson's going to find Delaney Walker. And Delaney's going to make a gain of 15 on that pass play, and they pick up yet another 1st down. Shotgun set, 3rd and 9. Setting up a screen pass. They're going to find Bryce Brown. Gets a nice block. He's going to pick up another one. Get down the sideline, break a tackle, and he's going to pick up a gain of 27. Ball is at the 10-yard line. So big time play right there. Nice call by the offensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills. Going over the middle, going to find Speedy Sammy Watkins, and he's going to make a catch over the middle for a gain of 8. So now it's 2nd to go from the 2-yard line. Up that guy, and Zach Bloom is there to bring him down at the 1-yard line. Big time tackle right there, and that's going to be 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal from the one they elect to pass the football, and they're going to throw this one and get that thing up out of here. So we end up holding them to a field goal, which is very, very important. We're going to take over. 7-3 is the score. So we got the ball right back. 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. Get the ball to Shane Vereen. And Kiko Alonso, he's a beast. He's like, you ain't getting by me, son. Lay down. So now it's 3rd and 12 from the 19-yard line. Carr under pressure. Gets away from one, but he won't get away from Super Mario. And Mario's like, thank you, Luigi, for giving me that snack. I was going to say Scooby snack, but let's not do that. But anyways, man, Derek Carr, he goes down, and that's going to result in a 3 and out. So 1st and 10, up that got Bryce Brown, breaks a tackle, falls forward, and picks up a gain of about 4. And that's going to set up 2nd and 6. From the 34-yard line now, shotgun set, looking, throwing, and that one is going to be caught by Stevie Johnson, who is back in Buffalo. So Stevie Johnson, he's back in Buffalo making plays for the Buffalo Bills from the 45-yard line. 2nd and 10. Bryce Brown around the outside, cuts back up the gut, and he's going to pick up a nice gain of about 9. Going to make it 3rd and inches. They go to the ground game again. They need a couple of inches, but they're going to pick up a couple more. They're going to pick up a whole bunch of yards right there. Touchdown saving tackle by Sheldon Richardson. Stay off the drugs, bro. 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line. We start the 2nd quarter. They're in the pistol formation. They need to get 3 yards, and again, that hole was so big you could drive a Mack truck through, a big 18-wheeler, one of those big monsters, right through that lane, and that's going to result in a 1st and 10. Now they give the ball to KU, and KU, he's going to pick up another big gain, setting up 2nd and 1 from the 6-yard line. So from the 6, they give it to Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown's going to get smacked by spikes, but he has enough to move those chains. So again, Buffalo, they still have the ball, still marching this thing. They're on the 5-yard line, and they're going to find Selleck. Brent Seller gets in there for the touchdown. The ex-Philadelphia Eagle, he gets in there, and that's going to make it a 3-point lead for the Buffalo Bills, 10-7. It just goes. You check out the replay, you're going to see he had Melvin Ingram on him. That you know that is a mismatch, and that's going to result in a touchdown for the Bills. So we get the ball to Shane Vereen. Shane Vereen, he's going to work his way up to about the 29-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play, setting up 3rd and 4 from the 29-yard line. Shotgun set for the Jets over the middle, and we're going to find Calvin Benjamin, but he puts it on the turf. Oh, Kelvin, you can't be doing stuff like that, bruh. But he fumbles the football, and Gilmore, he gets on top of it. The South Kakalaki Gamecock, he recovers the fumble. But hold everything, they have to review this thing. So you know that they got to review this because it looks like his elbow is down. You know, elbow equals the knee. So he's down, and we will retain possession. So the ref, he gives us the ball right back, so we're going to continue marching down the field. 2nd and 7 from the 30-yard line. We give the ball to Big Donald Turner and the D-Train. He's going to try and work his way upfield. 2 carries for only 6 yards. You know he's a big fella. We are not asking him to break off no 25, 30-yard run. 3rd and 4 from the 41-yard line. Carr over the middle. Going to find Benjamin again. Takes a big hit over the middle, but hangs on and picks up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Carr going to take a shot deep. Harvin gets past the coverage, and he's going to pick up another 1st down. Ball is at the 21-yard line. 5 completions for 121 yards and 1 TD for Derek Carr. Flat out beast. There goes Shane Vereen. Nice block by Brandon Marshall. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets, Jets. And just like that, we are back on top. 14-10 is the score. Check out the replay. Shane Vereen gonna use his speed to get into the end zone. Got a beautiful block on the outside by Brandon Marshall. So now up that gut and Brandon Spikes. Whoo! That's a big boy. That's a big boy. The ex-Buffalo Bill, ex-New England Patriot. He gets up in there, and he knocking some heads. 2nd and 10. Bryce Brown around the outside. Cuts it back. Probably a little bit premature. Should have kept heading to the sideline. He's going to only pick up a handful of yards, making it 3rd and 4 from the 27-yard line. Over the middle, going to find Delaney Walker, the ex-Titan, the ex-Niner, and he's going to pick up another 1st down. Grayson, he is 6 for 8 on the day so far. 2nd and 9 from the 37-yard line. Send up a screen pass, and they're going to find Brown, and Brown gets put down to the ground by Spikes again. 3-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 12. Another screen pass. Come on, man. You have got to be more creative than that. You're going to run back-to-back screens. And this time you get sacked. Sheldon Richardson, 1st sack of the ball game. And that's going to result in a punt. So 2nd and 11. Derek Carr and the Jets take over and find Carlston from the Ohio State University. He gets up in there. 1st down. Ball is placed at midfield. 1st and 10. Out formation. Carr going to test. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I hit the wrong button on that play, but hey, it's okay because, you know, things happen. But anyways, we throw an INT. They're hustling back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line. Grayson, he's going to drop back the pass. He's looking, decides to tuck it and run, and that was a no-no. Kelvin Pryor, he gets up in there. He's going to stop him like 2 yards short of the 1st down marker. So we take back over. Look, everything is okay. And then we get sacked, and Derek Carr got hit pretty hard on that play. So Buffalo calls a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 26-yard line, and on 3rd and long, Derek Carr steps up in the pocket, looking for Harvin, and that pass nearly gets intercepted by Gilmore, and we go 3 and out. So Buffalo, they get the ball right back. 1st and 10, shotgun set, and he drops back the pass, and Grayson's like, I'm going to do this myself. He's going to get past the 30 up to about the 34-yard line, and that's going to set up 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 from the 34-yard line. Drop back the pass, looking, and that's going to be intercepted by Brandon Spikes, crossing the 30, inside that 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jets, Jets, and oh my gosh, now we got a 2-possession lead, and with this defense, game might be over. So we jump into the 2nd half. Sammy Watkins like, where's my helmet? Y'all remember Thurman Thomas? He forgot his helmet like Super Bowl. Which one was it? The Super Bowl versus the Cowboys or Redskins. He forgot his helmet. Like, bruh. The biggest game of the season, you forget your helmet, whatever, man. So we start the 2nd half. Sammy Watkins, he's back there, got his helmet on. He's ready to go. And the Clemson Tiger decides to take a knee. They might need some big plays from these Sammy Watkins because they're not finding new in the offense. They're just grounding and pounding, even though they're down by 11. Sticking with the game plan, that can work to your favor at times. He has 19 carries for 80 yards, and he picks up another 1st down, and I'm talking about Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown up that gut again, picks up another first down, and yet again, they are just marching right down the field, 20 carries, and he is just beasting and feasting. 2nd and 7, they go to the air, going to find Cecil Shorts the third, and that's only going to pick up a couple. So 3rd and 3, they give it to KU, and KU, he's going to pick up a first down, and KU is like, thank you very much for giving me that rock so we can continue this beautiful drive right up the Jets. Something. I don't know where I was going with it. I was trying to be clever, okay? 3rd and 7 from the 30-yard line. Looking is Grayson all day in the pocket. Finally lets it go, and Bryce Brown forgot his hands in the hotel room. What are you doing? 4th and 7. They try for the field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the 47-yarder is hit home, and that is going to make it a 21-13 ball game. And then look at Donald Turner up that guy. Big time run right there. 4 carries, 13 yards again. He's just right up the gut with it. So he's not going to have the best yards, but I know he needs to hold on to my football. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Fumbles the football, and that is going to be what the 3rd turnover, 2nd turnover day for the New York Jets. So Buffalo, they take right back over. Going to find Sammy Watkins, only his 2nd catch of the ball game, and that is going to result in a gain of only 6. 2nd and 4, Grayson looking. Grayson going down. First man was Harrison, then Shutter Richardson. He's going to clean him up, his 2nd sack of the day so far. Telling me we got the best D-line in the league. 3rd and 12, and yet again, lay down, son. Now Harrison going to finish the job. Grayson's looking for a face mask call, but come on, man, they ain't going to call that. This Madden 15. This ain't Madden 16, bro. You better get your head on straight. Anyways, we're going to pick up a gain of 5 with Fuller, and that's going to make it 2nd and 5. We're going to give the ball to Shane Vereen. Look at Shane Vereen, this beasting and feasting, breaking tackles, and picks up a gain of 10. Only 6 carries for only 37 yards. But hey, man, he's doing what he needs to do. 3rd and 8. Cargan take a shot over the middle. He's going to find Carlson from the Ohio State University. He's going to pick up the first down. So we're marching this thing right up the throats, down the throats, something with the throats of the Buffalo Bills. No homo. Anyways, we're going to take a shot deep on 3rd and 12. And that pass falls incomplete. And on 4th and 12, we are forced to punt the ball to the Bills. So Grayson, he's going to roll out. And Grayson's going to pick up a first down. And he's going to get down at the 27-yard line. Move those chains for the Buffalo Bills. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So 21-13 is the score. Buffalo, they still have the ball. 3rd and 2. They're going to give the ball to Bryce Brown. And Bryce Brown, he's going to pick up the first down on 3rd and 2. So you check out the schedule. We got the Chiefs, we got the Patriots, and the Saints. And then we're going to Oakland. Derek Carr's going back to take on the team that drafted him. That should be fun. Now he sacked Grayson. Look at that. McCray, who is in for the injured Muhammad Wilkerson. He gets a sack. 3rd and 15. Grayson over the middle. Nah, Delaney Walker. Nah. He can't hang on to it, and that's going to result in a punt. So the Jets take over. You already know it's ground and pound time. It's time to milk the clock, pick up these first downs, and right there, Shane Vereen gets tossed out of bounds so the clock stops. But on 2nd and 2, we get the ball right back to him, and Kiko Alonso's like, nah, we're not going to let you get that first down on the ground. So 3rd and 3. Will we go to the air? Yes, we will. Looking, firing over the middle. Hilton Benjamin, big time catch. Move those chains, 170 yards passing for Derek Carr. 3rd and 13 now from the 36-yard line. Carr looking, and Carr's getting dropped. Sack on the play by Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Marcel Darius gets up in there for the big-time sack, and that is going to result in a punt for the Jets. So Buffalo takes over from the 19th-yard line over the middle. They're going to find Delaney, and Delaney Walker hangs on to this one, and now it's going to be 3rd and 4 from the 25-yard line. Looking over the middle, going to find Delaney Walker. Deja vu just a little bit, and Delaney Walker is going to pick up a first down. So Grayson is trying to lead this comeback here, only down by 8, still 1 possession game, but get that thing about it. A nice play right there by Reggie Nelson. 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line. Grayson, he's going to drop back the passing of a screen pass. It does not materialize, and Melvin Ingram gets in there for another sack, his first sack of the game, and I believe that's just like 5th sack of the ball game as a whole team. Now we get the ball to the deep train, Donald Turner, and he's going to get a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, Shane Vereen, it's their turn, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down, and he's going to get brought down at the 30 or at the 40-yard line, excuse me. So 1st and 10. Now it's going to be 2nd and 6. Fuller goes nowhere. Fuller, you are having a tough rookie season, my brother. 3rd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Play action pass. Carr looking. He has a man, and he overshoots Carlson. Bad pass right there by Derek Carr. So now it's going to be 4th and 9, and of course we're forced to punch. So dropping back the pass is Grayson, and Grayson goes down. 3rd sack of the ball game for Sheldon Richardson. That is a flat-out man-child right there. 2nd and 18 from the 12-yard line. Screen pass to Bryce Brown, and he is not going to pick up the first down. In fact, he only picks up 1 yard. So on 3rd and 17 from 13-yard line, Grayson gets away from the rush, but he won't get away from guess who? Sheldon Richardson, sack number 4. He is a flat-out monster. So we take over 1st and 10. Shane Vereen still out here breaking tackles, and he's going to pick up a nice gain of 8. Now you get the ball right back to Shane Vereen. Nice little spin move, and he's going to get brought down by Kiko Alonso, but he's going to pick up a gain of 1. So after I got down on Turner, you know what's coming, and you still can't stop it. You could call your last time out, brother. That's not going to help you. It's just going to prolong the inevitable. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. Who cares? We're going to walk about at Buffalo with the victory. It was a tough game. Probably a lot tougher than it should have been. But usually these divisional matchups, they're usually tough. No matter if the team is good or bad. We know these teams so well. So Buffalo, they put up a good little fight. But at the end of the day, it was not enough to handle the New York Jets. Jets. So we walk out of Buffalo with a 21-13 win. We are staying on pace and on track with the Miami Dolphins. Derek Carr had a QB rating of 83.1. He also had a TD. Also had an INT. What else is new? I mean, when I'm using a quarterback, they're usually going to have a lot of interceptions because I take chances. I mean, what do you want me to do, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Anyways, man, Shane Vereen had a big game on the ground, 62 yards, averaged 3.8 yards a carry, but had a TD. This dude, again, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. EA Sports, really. I know that maybe you're trying to get more Africans involved or whatever, but really, y'all got to come up with like some better names. Like, I have not seen a Jackson get drafted, or like a Smith get drafted, like a Williams, or you know, who else is a popular name? A Willis, you know, a Marshall. Like, how many Marshalls have you guys drafted in your franchises and stuff like that? You know, or Spikes. No, we get Bloom and we get whatever. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. I enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.